Today's date is September 18, 2019.
Excellent. Joey, why are you sweating right now?
Because you are holding a camera over me and I think the audience is large.
Where did you just come from?
Yoga.
How long have you been doing yoga?
Chocolate or vanilla? I've been doing it for a long time. I think, wow, 80s, since the 80s. But I stopped. I had knee replacements and I had to ease into it again.
How did you feel after your class tonight?
It was a little bit tough because I couldn't do all of the positions. There's 26 of them. Bikram taught me that. He taught me well. I came to know Bikram from Shirley MacLaine when I worked at 20th Century Fox. She brought him to LA, and he had one studio, and he was a terrorist, you know, with a mat and a hot room, over 100 degrees, you know.
Tell us about the video that you're going to play.
The video is about Bikram after taking all those classes and about all the stars that got very popular with keeping good bodies. And some of them are way out of shape now. But it all happened with the help of Bikram allowing me to video him, which no one had ever done. No one had ever put out a videotape on yoga. So they didn't care about it so much.
So this is a first?
This is a first. And I put a lot of people into the thing to make it, you know, all the many stars that he had. He had a lot of celebrities in Beverly Hills. So, you know, I mean, it wasn't exactly doing this for the San Fernando Valley. You know, this is done with style and verve. You want to know a little bit about him?
Please.
Okay. He was brought here by Shirley MacLaine and brought to the Sanctuary, which was owned by a woman whose husband flew the lobsters into LA every day on his airline. It was called the Hungry Tiger was a restaurant, but it was the Flying Tiger was the airline. And Bikram was her, she admired him, and he kept us alive and healthy. I wouldn't be this healthy if it weren't for the 20, 30 years I'm doing this. You know, you don't count how many years you're alive when you're with Bikram. He's, you know, you got to turn the person upside down to count the rings. But he did a good thing with me, and then he did not let me go with it because he thought that one of the bigger names in Hollywood was going to take it, Barry Dillard, who bought QVC and Home Shopping after he left 20th Century Fox. But he never did it. You know, Barry Dillard never put it out. So I kept mine on the shelf, and now I got it here, and I want to show it. I just lucky went out on with Ted Turner and having him colorize it.
When did you shoot the video?
I think it was, I forgot. You got a date on that yourself?
I believe it was 90s. I'll have to look.
Yeah, somewhere in the 90s, because I don't remember the dates of all these things. I've done so many things at different times. The Bikram Yoga was a sterling presentation because I got in trouble with Pat Boone because Pat wanted to be involved in it, and Bikram says, if you don't have to go to God, the gods come to you. And Pat says, nah, it's not plurality. I don't believe in gods. There's one God. So I had to take that out of the video, but I left it in. You'll see it. And I think the other thing to tell you is a lot of the people are in shape. You know, they're fit. And it's a miracle to stay alive with this system because it gives you oxygen and breath. He had it all figured out, that it covers every single body part. 1 hour and a half hot room and oxygen in the bloodstream. And nobody ever died from it while I was there. So I found it to be healthy. I almost died tonight.
But you're still here.
I'm still here.
The clip opens up with a news report from the Los Angeles station. Tell us about that.
Well, the person who was the most popular was Jared Dunphy on Channel 7 in LA. He's the guy they modeled Network, the movie after. Howard Beale, you know, I'm not going to take it anymore. Well, Jerry Dunphy did not commit suicide. In the film, it happened with Network, written by Patty Chayefsky. Have I said too much?
What was it like working with Bikram for the shoot that comes in after the
It was a pain in the ass. I mean, you know, I had my own pains, and then I had him. You know, there's 27 positions. The 27th one was a pain in the ass from him, because he's a perfectionist. You can't leave the room. Once you leave the room, he'll talk about you behind your back. And maybe not let you in again.
And who else did you work with on the video?
Phil Arno, my friend who bought a TV station in Buffalo. He was a shooter. And ironically, Phil, years later, fell out of a helicopter and almost died, but didn't, thank God. Also had his legs did not get amputated, which is another thing that happens when you fall out of a helicopter. And he got a lot of money.
Is it true that they named an asana after Joey Reynolds?
A what?
An asana.
What's an asana? What's that?
Is there a Joey Reynolds asana?
I don't know what that is.
Posture.
Is that a posture?
I don't know. You tell me.
Is that an Indian word?
Is that a rap?
No, he did not. He did not name it after me. No, he would not have done that. But I was a lesser player there. You know, I was like the Jerry Lewis of yoga. Remember? You know. That's it. It's a Reynolds rap.